and live what you saying on them beats.
Yo, this is Clinton, the hip-hop Hercules, the hip-hop historian, and I'm here to talk to you about The Game's new single, Bigger Than Me. It's his first single off his 6th studio album, Blood, Money La Familia, that's set to be released in September of this year. The track is produced by Mosley, who samples Polika, the indie synth pop rock band's song entitled Warrior Lord. DJ Envy got the thumbs up to premiere the track on 105.1, one of New York's top radio stations, on the 16th of this month. What's up?
These niggas ain't bigger than me. These niggas ain't Nas, ain't jigger than me.
The song is undeniably vicious. It is one of those Game songs where he's not only name dropping for the purpose of his own respect, but he's name dropping to fucking shit on people. For instance, the bar,
"You niggas ain't so shit, not an album or a rock. Pussy nigga putting rings on my old bitch."
This right here can easily be read as a shot at John Connor, the new and upcoming artist who signed to Interscope. He says, "Putting rings on my old bitch," meaning Interscope label. He's coming out, but he doesn't have an album yet. He hasn't even popped, and he don't like his arrogance. Maybe he's jealous that he signed to Dre, but this is a serious shot at him. I was very perplexed by this bar because I did not know how to take it. I did not know if this was maybe a little surprise, a little hint at somewhere that he might be coming back to G-Unit. We all remember the beef. We all remember the squashing of the beef, the anti-forgiveness and all the shit that followed it, but the bar,
"These niggas ain't M, they ain't 50 to me,"
definitely might mean something, and I really do hope that the camp gets filled up and he does become another member of G-Unit, because he clearly is putting him up there with top MCs.
"Clear you niggas faggots, I'm the Black Marshall Mathers."
I like that he says the Black Marshall Mathers. They recently came into some trouble when he left Interscope, signed to Young Money. He's got the Blood Money records, but this is just someone that he ultimately admires. And if you watch the visual that dropped today, it has him with chainsaw and, you know, screaming, running up and down the halls. And this is a classic prop for Eminem on stage and Eminem video shoots. And he says this line at 2 points of the song. As we know, he's, you know, famous for name dropping and paying respect to those he loves.
Yo, freshman cover a whole bunch of soft-ass niggas. Tampon lyricists evacuate the premises. Mute BET ciphers cause I don't wanna hear that shit.
This one was a serious shot. This one was calling out a dozen MCs without even hesitating, without even making the slightest bit of sorrow, negating anybody from the group. He calls out 12 of what is considered the most up-and-coming MCs in the game, all in these 3 fire bars, man. Apparently he does not give a fuck. That's how it's gonna be. He says you're soft, and he's ready. He don't like this new game. He don't like the new cats coming into it, period.
Ocean, go ahead, fuck these fuck niggas.
Bars about Frank Ocean I thought were a little over the top. He not only does he say faggots a couple times in the song, which is something that we're trying to get rid of, you know, the hip-hop church, the hip-hop heads, trying to rid that of, you know, lyrics and hip-hop, but he says, Frank Ocean, go ahead and fuck these homies, and he doesn't have a prior relationship with Frank Ocean, and Frank Ocean ain't no jail homie that, you know, would go and be ruthless and rape dudes or nothing like that. No DMX push-ups on stage for Frank Ocean, so I felt like that was a little disrespectful, but he just wanted to be as ferocious as possible.
I was the G in the unit, had Buck around my set.
Here he's saying that he was another little hint. He was the G in the G unit, and he had Buck. He was hanging with Buck. Buck was claiming blood, chilling with him on the set. The next line shouts out how Busta Rhymes was also claiming blood with him, that he is a real blood. In the chorus it mentions that he don't believe you really 60s, you don't believe you a Crip. But he's saying here that his old friend, a man that he did collab with after G-Unit did fall apart, he had him repping, you know, Pyru.
That's on Bompton, 40 Glock, got socked in his neck.
I like this line because it just shows you how ruthless of an MC he is and how grudges will always be hold. I mean, he's not the type of dude who's gonna back down to 40 Glock or finish it off. To him, it's probably just fun noise because 40 Glock is, you know, a not known name anymore, doesn't get shown a lot of respect. And quite frankly, the video of him socking him in the goddamn neck was hilarious. He was upset about the blood on his J's, that's all. It's a nice little reminder to us that the game is ruthless, real with the hands, and he doesn't fake beef, it's real in the streets.
Fake ass Kanye.
Fake ass Kanye. Another shot at John Connor in my eyes because John Connor came out with the Best in the World mixtape just a couple months ago, which used all Kanye beats. This is him saying, you're the fake ass Kanye, you ain't the real Ye. He says the game came up with Ye. You're just using his beats, you're not as hot as him. That's his another fire shot at Mr. Connor.
Ain't no 3 stacks in your class, so take your top 10 spot and shove it up your ass, bitch boy.
Definitely one of my favorite bars of the song because 3 Stacks, Andre, is, you know, my favorite rapper of all time. I believe he's the greatest, and he says ain't no 3 stacks in your class. So your top 10 list, you could shove it up your ass. If you ain't got bars, none of these cats coming up have even got close to the skill level or the potential that Andre had. So if you want to say you're the greatest, the game is telling you when there's cats out there that did stuff like Andre, you just have no opportunity to be considered a top dog.
Industry soft, I should let Miguel sing on this motherfucker.
This bar took me off by a little surprise. You know, you could take it 2 ways. You could say I might as well because the industry's so soft, get Miguel on the hook. But in my opinion, he's saying, because he does relate to it early in the track, that everybody's singing with their cracking voices on hooks. He's saying like it's bitch ass stuff to get these R&B singers to do your hooks. Even though we all know Dre's had Alicia Keys and several R&B singers do hooks for him in the past, but on this ruthless type of track, he is not referring back to his past. On that type of stuff, he really wants to let you know he's coming with straight bars, no real choruses, no singing, only ferocious rhyming. Definitely, in my opinion, the best bar on the track is
fake ass jewelry, how I know I'm at the pawn shop. Nigga better off jacking flavor as alarm clock.
I mean, like, how hot is that for him to point out that he's snatching homies' chains and he figures out they're fake because he's taking them to the pawn shop where they're telling them they're fake, so they might as well go and cop a clock like Flavor Flav. Incredible. A lot of people are saying this song is unoriginal and he's got ferocious bars, but really it's not like a pretentious song and he's not coming off that hot. But in my opinion, it can't not be hot when he is just calling out the game. The game is calling out the whole fucking game. This is Control, but just absolutely spitting in people's faces. He's not challenging anybody. He's telling them that they're garbage, that they don't hold up in his ring, that he is the champion, and that he can call out anybody he wants. Of course, he calls out the other artists, Jigga, M, Biggie, Pun, all those cats, as people he looks up to. But when it comes to young class, he's showing that he doesn't give a fuck, and he will murder any of them on track. So to me, this song is ferocious, it's beastly, and it's definitely buy it on iTunes. If not, do your illegal shit. But man, I'm looking forward to this Game album for sure, yo.
Oh, Hercules, 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 Hercules.